Good evening and happy Friday. Welcome to the fifth installment and the first 30-minute edition of Laidee Jae's Late Night Vibe Check for Friday, September 15th, 2023 at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast and 8 p.m. Pacific Time on the West Coast. My name is Jermiria Laidee Jae Darden, and I am unapologetically a whole vibe, aka the Vibe Queen, entrepreneur and owner of Laidee Jae. Unapologetically a whole vibe, Laidee Jae and the Vibes, which includes Laidee Jae and the Travel Vibes, which is my travel business through IntelliTravel at JermiriaDarden.IntelliTravel.com. Laidee Jae and the Wedding Vibes, I am an ordained wedding officiant, and I can also book your honeymoon and destination wedding at the same time if you book me as your officiant. Also, Unapologetically a Whole Vibe has expanded to now include, as of this week, Laidee Jae and the Makeup Vibes, as I am going to be a makeup artist for Saint. So website details are forthcoming. So as soon as I get all of that together, it's going to be added on to the flyer for my social media. Also, I am a brand ambassador for Nerdy Nuts Peanut Butter, to which if you go to the website at nerdynuts.com and use my discount code LaideeJae at checkout, you will get a discount on your order and commissions will go to me. Also, among all things, thank you so much for tuning in and joining me on this, real live action going on here. Thank you for joining me on this monumental 30-minute edition of Laidee Jae's Late Night Vibe Check. Don't let the stuff startle you. As you've noticed the last few weeks, we've been home less, been spending more time in the hospital while I was less in my own home. So, things in this home office are a little bit of a mess. So yeah. It was bound to happen. So thank you all so much for tuning in and joining me. If you would, as it says in the pinned comment, please like, follow, share, do all the things to get the algorithm moving. If you are joining me live, thank you so much for joining me live during the Facebook Live. Also, thank you if you're watching the replay on Facebook or YouTube later on. Thank you so much for joining the replay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kind of, before I get things rolling, let me go ahead and share to the appropriate channels and wait for people to join and all of that good stuff. Hello, Lacey. How are you doing? So very good to see you, my dear. It's been a crazy 3 minutes so far. Been a crazy 3 minutes so far, but yeah. wouldn't be craziness if you're stepping out into something new. And this is the first 30-minute edition. Hello, Morgan. How are you doing on this Friday night? Thank you so much for joining me. The first 30-minute edition of Laidee Jae's Late Night Vibe Check. So I'm trying to get this shared to my other page at the moment. I'm just waiting for people to come in and comment and all that good stuff here before I get things rolling. So this is one of the perks of extending the 10-minute segments that I did do to 30 minutes, simply because, it gives me time to kind of breathe a little bit. So yeah, it's a plus. All right, so I did that, got that taken care of. I'm good, sweetie. Just want to stop in and give you lots of love and positive vibes. Love you so much, Morgan. I appreciate your love and support, and I am looking forward to meeting you next April when my business partners and I come to Houston. So we're very excited about that. We're getting some plans in the works to go to Houston, Texas next April. And I'm looking forward to meeting you among so many of you out in Texas that have been wanting to meet me for years. But anyways, let me go ahead and kind of get things rolling. This is the first 30-minute edition of Laidee Jae's Late Night Vibe Check. And so here's what we're going to do from here. Before I get things rolling and starting things off, hashtag Go Mama Go. So as many of you know, my mama has had a 40-day stint at East Alabama Hospital in Opelika. And so for the last almost 14 days, she's been at home continuing her healing and recovery journey. I do want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for all of your support, your love, your prayers, your phone calls, text messages, direct messages, anything that you have done to contribute not only to Mama's healing, but also for myself and for my dad and our family. From the bottom of my hearts, we really do appreciate you all for your love and support towards Mama. She is getting stronger and stronger by the day. Literally just I feel she's a new woman. She's had her follow-up appointments with the two doctors that did her procedures. Shout out to Dr. Lazenby and Dr. Meadows down in Opelika, who was her surgeons during her July 24th double procedure. We are very appreciative of what they've done for our mama. She had her follow-up appointments and had good reports at both of them, and we are truly blessed. God is amazing. We are sincerely happy and excited for Mama's recovery, and she's on the road to a very just coming out alive, and she's been through so much. She does not look like what she's been through. And as you know from the updates that I made on social media on a daily basis, she started out in the ICU, and then to the 6th floor, and then to the 4th floor in-house rehab facility at East Alabama, and then now at home, and has been for almost going on 14 days. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. So we are very appreciative of all the love and support. So I'm going to take a moment to read the comments in a moment. Terry, I can't wait to meet you either. It's been a long time coming. Just get ready. Your hug deposit will be open for hug withdrawals. Morgan, I'm so excited. Like, y'all have no idea how sincerely excited I am about coming to Houston. Y'all have been like on me for the last 6 or 7 years to come out to Houston to see you guys, and so it's long overdue. It's long overdue happening, and so I am super excited. I am in planning with my business partner with our the makeup vibes, my longtime friend and business partner Cynthia Harris. We are getting some ideas together as to what we're going to do. Plus, we're going to have some fun because we're going to see Great White and Slaughter and Quiet Riot and so many other bands at Rise Rooftop on April 26th. We're super excited about that. I finally that'll be a chance for me to get to see my bestie in action with Great White. And speaking of my bestie, in case you haven't noticed, I am wearing an All or Nothing AON shirt, and I have one of my favorite original songs playing in the background, Becoming One Light Rain, because tomorrow, September 16th, the anticipated AON hometown show at Workplay in Birmingham, Alabama, including Aravada out of Destin, Florida, and Gavin Ebick. This has been a long anticipated hometown show. It's been a return. The guys haven't had a hometown show in a while. And so, of course, if you don't know or not familiar with AON, the members are Brett Carlisle, who is the lead singer, and my bestie, Jacob Mann, guitarist, Ian Smith, bassist, and Skylar McCain, who is the drummer. So check out their music. Their music is available on all streaming platforms. Amazing guys. They have come a long way within the music scene over the last several years. I've watched them grow, and it's getting better and better. And also to co-sign and shout out to my bestie Brett Carlisle, who's right now doing a show in Kansas City, Missouri with Great White, and he's coming upon a year of being their lead singer. Can't help but be so proud of him, to see him and seeing different fans within the Great White fandom to see what we've been seeing here in Alabama for so many years. And so shout out to my bestie. You continue to make us proud, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. Now, in case you haven't seen it, I've kind of taken off the bandaging a little bit, but yes, this is the tattoo here in case you haven't seen it. So again, this is my 4th tattoo. It's the AON band symbol. It also has some lyrics from my all-time favorite AON original song, Falling Down. It's in the chorus. Sometimes you need to leave the things we think we need. And this is a personal song, personal tattoo, meaning this is where because this particular song, like I said in the original post that I made on Wednesday when I had the tattoo done, shout out to Kaylee Perry out of Valley, Alabama. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about Kaylee Perry. Now, she's only been a tattoo artist for the matter of only 8 or 9 months, and her work is entirely beautiful. And I have decided that she's going to be my permanent tattoo artist going forward. She is amazing. The atmosphere that she set with myself and all of her clients has been amazing. It was a mega experience. We had some great conversation, and just this vision for this tattoo came together all in a matter of 10 days. It was because this song meant a lot to me. I had posted a video of myself doing this song with AON back in 2019, and I posted it on my Victory Day last month on August the 29th. And it wasn't until, I remember when Brett first wrote the song back in early 2018 and had it released on their EP that came out in June of 2018. And I remember the first time listening to the song, it struck a nerve in me in a way, because that particular year in 2018 was a hard time for my family and myself. I had made some suicide attempts in March and May of that year. And so that song, Falling Down, became a permanent anthem for me to help me to get through a lot of the hard times that I was going through, going forward and beyond. And it wasn't until the 40-day being mama's caregiver during her 40-day stint in the hospital that I found myself back to the very song that got me through 2018 and beyond, to help me navigate through that 40-day stint in the hospital with mama. And so, yeah, this planning for this tattoo with Kaylee happened all in a matter of 10 days. I reached out to her on September 3rd with the idea and the vision I had for this tattoo. And I was like, look, I need to have this done prior to the hometown show coming up on the 16th. What is your availability? And she was very flexible with me. We had some great conversation. We kind of went back and forth as far as to different things, tweaking some things from what was originally the vision to make it work. And it came out to this. And when I tell you, I wanted to make sure, because these are the very words that my bestie wrote for Falling Down. And so I wanted to be sure that he saw it first before I posted it on social media. And needless to say, his reaction was everything. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart, Kaylee, thank you. I can't express enough my appreciation for, number one, your flexibility to make my vision for this happen, but number two, realizing how truly personal and special this is, because it's an attribution to the fact that music does heal, and that music heals, and it's amazing. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I'm not going to ugly cry on this first 30-minute edition, but thank you. Thank you for making this vision happen and realizing how special this is to me. And yeah, I will always cherish this wholeheartedly for the rest of my life. I will always cherish this. Anyways, caveat, segue about suicide prevention. This month of September is Suicide Prevention Month. And so if you've been following my social media platforms, I've been very transparent over the years, and specifically this month, sharing some personal experiences of mine as far as to what led to me starting my suicide attempts, starting out back on April 15th, 1999 at the age of 16. That was my first suicide attempt, and that was starting the span of 21 years of suicide attempts, with my last suicide attempt being May the 29th of 2020, which now, since then, I've been celebrating every 29th of the month as considered my Victory Day, to celebrate victory in pushing through and surviving another month without making a suicide attempt. So this month, the month of September, is Suicide Prevention Month. And if you've missed the announcement, I have had the esteemed honor and privilege of being asked to be a special guest speaker for a conference that is going on within my home county here in Chambers County, specifically in Valley, Alabama, called the You Matter Suicide Prevention Conference. Now, this is hosted by young lady who is the daughter of one of my classmates and longtime childhood friends, 18-year-old Ariana McCullough, who is the daughter of my classmate, Shakosha Daniel. So if you haven't seen the flyer, the conference is going to be taking place Saturday, September 30th, which closes out the end of Suicide Prevention Month in September. So it's going to be taking place in Valley, Alabama, between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I am super, super excited about taking part in this conference. When Shakosha reached out to me the other day and to let me know that her 18-year-old daughter was stepping out to plan herself this particular suicide prevention conference. And she was giving me information about it, and she was stepping out, and we had, personal conversation, everything about why she decided to do it and everything, and asked if I would be the special guest speaker. It was a no-brainer for me. It was a no-brainer for me because, as many of you know, suicide prevention is something near and dear to my heart. I will forever advocate for those who don't feel like they have a voice, because frankly, even in 2023, suicide is still a taboo, especially within the African American community. And also suicide rates within young people have been climbing due to the advent of social media and cyberbullying. I think back on last year with what happened in Opelika, Alabama, with the 13-year-old girl that decided to hang herself. You start to see articles come up of young people as young as 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and beyond taking their own lives because they feel the only peace that they have is to take their own life. And then you see the advent of social media and cyberbullying. Bullying is not just in the schools, it's now in their faces. It's completely different than what it was when I was in school. I'm kind of thankful that social media wasn't a thing when I was in school, because I don't know how I would have survived like these kids today, because it's right in their faces. It only takes maybe 2.2 seconds for someone to comment something on their page or their platform, and it can change their whole viewpoint. And so I'm looking forward to what's to come of this conference. Please bring your kids, bring yourselves, adults. If you are dealing with struggles with suicide awareness, suicide prevention, struggling with your mental health, anxiety, and depression, I encourage you to come to this suicide prevention conference. There's going to be something for everyone, for all of you. And I pray that there's something that I can say to kind of help push people through and use my personal journey as to help encourage and inspire someone else who may still be struggling, to know that there are some resources out there to help you and to, help you to push through in your personal struggles. So let me stop right now and read the comments. What's up, Jeremy Davenport? This is kind of been a thing that I've been doing. It started off as 10-minute segments, but this is my first 30-minute edition that took place. And so, I'm hoping that this will turn into maybe a steady podcast style thing. I am looking to see this grow. I'm also looking to extend Laidee Jae's Late Night Vibe Check to some special edition episodes where I can do some one-on-one interviews. That's going to be broadcast on my YouTube channel, to where I can have different people interviewing, and those will be on special dates. It won't be specifically on Friday night. Hello, Nicole, Alethea Nicole. It's been so many years. Yes, the tattoo is fire. I have 4 different tattoos, and this one right here, being of how personal it is, it's probably the most meaningful. All of my tattoos are meaningful, but that one right there is the most meaningful to me. Glad you're still here. Goonies say never. Yes, grind till it's smooth. Yes, my bro. I hope you're doing well. It's been so many years since I've seen you. It's been so many years since I've seen you, my man, and I hope you're doing well. What's up, Jason Barnett? How are you doing? Great to see you on here. It's been so many years since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Love your photography still. It's amazing work. Business partner, friend, you are amazing, Cynthia. I cannot wait to dig into our Saint business and our group. Y'all, my girl, Cynthia Harris, prepare to be sick of us, because we're taking upon a journey with Saint that y'all are gonna want to be a part of. Join our Facebook group called More Than Makeup, because what we're doing is more than just makeup. It's about encouraging, empowering, and inspiring women to see the beauty within themselves that we sometimes, and I'm guilty of it, that we don't see within ourselves. So we're excited about bringing some things to light and bringing some ideas that it's going to hopefully, impact other women and encourage other women. And maybe we can get some of you to join us on board on our team. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Amy, Amy, you are the absolute sweetest. I absolutely love you, girl. Amy Admaris, if those of you out in California, Amy is a Primerica broker. So if you're interested in maybe setting up some insurance, maybe needing some money advice, money management, hit her up. She's located out in the San Diego area, and I implore you to contact her. And yeah. Let's go, girl. Absolutely. Siderio still loves you. Man, I still love y'all. Man, all those years ago that I used to see you guys in shows. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. This is going to be amazing. We're going to break the internet, Cynthia. Like, we're going to break out of our small town and break the internet and do some things. Let's go. Not sure if you said this. I joined late. Veteran Crisis Hotline is now 988. Yes, 988, which is the, Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Used to be 1-800 one. I forgot what the original number is. My mind is blowing, but yes, 988 is now the Suicide Prevention Lifeline number. That's a good resource to reach out to if you need someone to talk to. Judgment-free, anonymous. That's a great resource to have. And there will be other resources that I will be presenting on the Suicide Prevention Conference that I'm speaking at the end of the month. That's We Are Not Alone. Absolutely. Let's go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Cynthia Harris. Road trips. Not only just road trips, first class, business class flights. let's add on to that, since I'm now the travel agent of the group, right? So business class trips to different places we've never been, setting standards outside of our hometown area. Girl, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm so stoked. All right. So anyways, we're coming upon running out of time. I got about 7 minutes left in tonight's first 30-minute edition of Laidee Jae's Late Night Vibe Check. So lastly, I'm going to kind of point out a little bit. So many of you have been asking me recently with the Nerdy Nut stuff, are there any healthy options that you can get on the Nerdy Nuts website? Well, here is an example of one of the healthy options that are available. And just to kind of zoom in on this one is called Health Nut. Now, this is a mixed nut butter. It has almonds, Brazil nuts, cashew nuts. It also has chia seeds, flax seeds, hazelnuts, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, and sea salt. So this is, and I've had this quite a few times. I'll open the jar just a little bit just to see. But yeah. It's a mixed nut butter consistency for those of you who are on a healthier lifestyle journey, trying to watch your sugar and your carbs. This right here, if you love peanut butter and trying to get on a healthier option, this is the way to go. It's called Health Nut. So if you go to nerdynuts.com and if you use my discount code LaideeJae, that's LaideeJae, and I'll go ahead and write it in the comments now. Go ahead and write it in the comments. All right, so if you go to nerdynuts.com and use my discount code LaideeJae at checkout, you not only get a discount on your order, but you're also helping me making a little bit of extra money towards my way. And I am less than maybe $100 away from going into the next level in my brand ambassadorship on Nerdy Nuts. Also, Nerdy Nuts fans, you can join the public Facebook group Nerdy Nuts Nation to get up-to-date behind-the-scene updates on upcoming releases. The Nerdy Nuts team release flavors every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time on the Nerdy Nuts website. Every now and then, every 4 to 6 weeks, they do something called mystery jars, where you can order a mystery jar and it can be a mystery jar of anything. There's something for everyone. If you've never heard of nerdy nuts before, the best way that I can describe it to you is it's peanut butter on steroids. Literally peanut butter on steroids. You're going to get so many different flavors. It's something for everyone. There's chocolate base, white chocolate base, honey roasted base. There's almond butters, cashew butters, peanut butters, mixed nut butters, healthy options, gluten-free options. Pretty much something for everybody, for all peanut butter lovers. So check out nerdynuts.com. Use my discount code LaideeJae at checkout, and you'll be able to get a discount on your order. So I'm coming upon the end of my time. I got about 4.5 minutes left on this first 30-minute edition of LaideeJae's Late Night Vibe Check. I want to take the moment to say thank you all so much for tuning in to tonight's 5th installment of this broadcast. Again, if you joined me live, thank you so much for joining me live. I will be here every Friday night going forward at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, and it will be coming from my home office setup. Please don't mind this ghetto rigged stuff. This partition I've been dealing with yesterday was crazy trying to get this set up, but not to worry. It's going to get better. The backdrop will get better. I promise you on this. Stick with me here, guys. The backdrop is going to get better. Unless I'm traveling while I'm doing this too, you will mostly see me here in my home office setup, doing all of this every Friday night. Also, like I said, looking to expand this into some special edition 1 hour, podcast style interviews where I have one-on-one interviews with special guests, and I already have some specific people that I will be reaching out to as my first guest in those special edition episodes. That's probably going to be coming in the coming months. I will definitely make an announcement prior to that. What's up, Charles Robertson? Yes. Are you coming to Birmingham tomorrow? Please tell me, and please tell me you're bringing your significant other as well, because I've been wanting to meet her, and I feel like I've missed out every single time that y'all have come to Birmingham. So I need to know, are you coming? Or are you willing to say this publicly if you're coming? That's what I want to know, my guy, bestie. Please tell me you're coming, because it's been so long since I've seen you. Oh, understood. Completely understandable. I wish it was all ages too. So we'll have to catch up. I got all the time in the world. I work freelance. I'm working on my own clock now, dude. So we have all the time in the world. We'll catch up eventually. And I want to meet your friend. I want to meet your significant other. I've literally been fangirling her on TikTok for like the last couple of years. I want to meet her so bad. Love her. Absolutely love her. Seriously. When I tell you all the vibes, all the aura, just, sis, if she's watching, girl, you inspire me as a big girl, and I am in awe of you. Literally. For those of you who are on TikTok, follow Chubblebath. This girl right here, fierce AF, love her to death. All the vibes, energy, everything. Love her. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and begin to sign off soon, coming upon the end of the broadcast. Thank you all so much for tuning in live to the 5th installment and the first 30-minute edition of LaideeJae's Late Night Vibe Check. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, if you're watching the replay on Facebook and YouTube later on, thank you so much for joining. It will be available for replay via Facebook as well as my YouTube channel, Unapologetically a Whole Vibe. So once again, just to introduce myself again, my name is Jermiria, Laidee Jae Darden, and I am Unapologetically a Whole Vibe. Tune in next Friday, again at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, for another installment and another 30-minute edition of LaideeJae's Late Night Vibe Check. Until then, I hope all of you have an amazing rest of your Friday night, and have a good weekend, and take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.